In this one, we're just going to check out Trigger the Trimac because he's having one of his mad half an hours, so I thought I'd capture it. There is no change in this tank whatsoever, but it's always good to check him out when he's on form. And I'm just at home alone at the moment watching the football, and I just noticed in the corner of my eye he was playing up and he was going a bit mad, to be honest. So I thought we'd just do an update on Trigger the Trimac. I would have fed him, guys, but he's already been fed tonight, so I'm not just throwing food in for the sake of it. But as you can see, proper showing off. Makes me laugh when he does that twitching thing. Snails are doing alright as well, his little tank mates. I'll tell you what I do get though, I can't show you because I can't get it underneath the hood, but they just lay eggs for fun, these apple snails, and they never ever seem to hatch. So Jeff, if you're watching, Jeff from Pelham Aquatics, he knows his stuff about these, and I speak to Jeff a lot. What are you reckoning, mate? The eggs from the snails are just not hatching at all. I think that this room that this is in, it's not in the fish room, so I think that it could get too cold at night, but I'm not an expert. I'm sure you'll help me if you're watching. But yeah, he still hasn't killed one single snail, not ate one or anything. I tell you what he does do though, when he's having a mad half an hour, I mean, he's calmed down now because I've just pulled the camera in his face, but I tell you what he does do, which is quite funny. Don't judge me for this and say I'm naughty, but when he's having a mad one, he does push them around the tank. So he'll put, when they're obviously, like, he'll go over and they go inside the shell dead quick. I mean, they go in the shell dead quick, but he starts pushing them around the tank, which is quite funny. I think he knows that he can't eat them. I think if they didn't have the shells, he probably would eat them, to be fair. But yeah, he's mad. Actually, as well, you know, he's had some worms lately. I mean, I don't use worms enough, but I got some at the weekend, and he's had some worms, and he loves them. So, like I say, he goes through stages, and I think I've mentioned this before, but anyone that doesn't know, he does go through stages with his eating. So we can get times when actually he'll go a couple of days and not even eat, just push the pellets around. I can have days when he'll eat anything that I put in, but most of the time he'll only eat Hikari Cichlid Gold. Crazy. I mean, I wish I'd never got him on it, but it happened when I was in hospital with COVID, and Joe was feeding him Hikari Cichlid Gold because at that point that's all he was eating. And I mean, obviously, in my opinion, I don't know what your opinion, guys, is, but I'm not a massive fan of Hikari foods. I think they're full of fillers. You know, feel free to correct me if you think I'm wrong, and, you know, it's each to their own. I'm more of a Northern guy. I love Northern foods. They are my favourite. They have a spread diet, so I would have much rather him eat the Northern food. But, you know, things happen. I wouldn't even have Hikari foods. Well, no one will say that. I don't mind the Vibra Bites, but I wouldn't even have a Hikari Cichlid Gold in my cupboard if it weren't for this guy. And the Jags only eat Hikari as well, which is mad. And I tell you what, one thing I will say about the Hikari food is cichlids love it. So there's something in it that attracts them to it, but I just think that the ingredients is not the best, in my opinion. And it is only my opinion. Anything I say on this channel is my opinion and my experience. I just thought I'd film him because when he's in one of these moods, he looks great. He's a fantastic fish. He gets so much attention, this guy. Now, I'm obviously on other social media platforms, and on every platform that I'm on, people love this guy. Honestly, they love him. So, and that's why we put him in this living room tank, because even visitors, they love him. He's just a fantastic fish all round. And, you know, you don't see many of them in the UK, so it's nice to own one. And obviously, just a back note on that, you know, I bred some. So I did breed some, probably well over a year ago. No, probably about a year ago. Maybe, I don't know. Can't remember. I think it was over a year ago. And I had decided not to grow any of these on. And I think I made a mistake with that, if I'm being honest, because from a UK point of view, there is no Trimacs coming into this country. So for my stubbornness around catch locations, which I still believe I'd rather have pure catch locations, but if I stay with that, we're not going to get any Trimacs in this country. So, you know, there could be an opportunity to own some, because we did save some, obviously, and that's something that we'll need to talk about another time. And I did give my friend a male, and I think he's got a female as well. So yeah, I kind of need to swallow my pride on that, in a sense of, because it's all about, you know, in the UK, what do we have? It's all right, people coming at me saying that I'm wrong or I shouldn't do. You know, nobody else is bringing Trimacs into this country. So yeah, anyway, I just feel like I've just jabbered on this video, but I hope that it's been okay, because you've been looking at a fantastic Trimac Cichlid. So yeah, anyway guys, I am going to leave it there. I have been talking for over 9 minutes about a load of rubbish, but I just want to thank you all. Always, if you're still watching this video, you know, you are an absolute legend. So thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, thank you for all the interactions. If you're not subscribed, consider it. It is free of charge. And yeah, I'm going to leave it there and get off now. So see you all on the next one.